Alright, so we are heading to Pragia to do Jack's loyalty mission. And for this one, we are going to take Miranda. Because it just makes sense, right? Heck, you could probably even take Jacob, but I don't know if Jacob has any unique dialogue for this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and upgrade your warp. Make it really strong. There we go. That's fine. And that's fine too. We don't take on any mechs really in this one. A big mech anyway, so no need for the Ark. We do take on some Krogan though. So we'll go with the particle beam.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
When we start a mission, we finish it.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on the ground.
You bet!
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn. On it. I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
So just take a moment to think about a child being trapped inside this container, traveling through space, and keep in mind it's not instantaneous travel. Heck, even other science fiction settings, such as Star Wars and Star Trek, you don't get there just overnight, even if you're traveling at this, through with light speed. So imagine being just kind of contained in a small container like that without being able to really do much of anything else. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Ah! There's a lot of stuff about this place that's really messed up.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Yeah. Though I'm one of those that's inclined to actually think that
I remember escaping to this room.
that is actually... Oh, hold on.
I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
That they would have gone rogue because... Let's ignore how he turned out in Mass Effect 3. Based on how he was strictly in this game, the Elusive Man hasn't really been evil. He's had a lot of what I would think is called cold calculus, but that doesn't necessarily make him evil. And based on how he has operated with that cold calculus, and based on what we encountered in the first game, I'm actually inclined to believe that a lot of those different sectors that were working on those things weren't necessarily told by Luciman to do things in this manner, but would have decided to just go rogue because they had gotten all those resources, and they were like, well, what do we need him for anymore? Even though it's a very stupid thing to do, considering you're pretty much going against a very powerful person like the Elusive Man. But it's not like this has been a very uncommon thing, right? The testing on Jack to try and get her to become a very powerful biotic to assist Cerberus, that I can, you know, believe from the Elusive Man in terms of him wanting to get very powerful resources to aid them in their cause. But what they did to the other children here, that I find a little hard to grasp, and am more inclined to believe that that was something they did on their own without knowledge.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Yeah, that's very telling. That even all these years later, she still gets that feeling, like, in her neck if she chooses not to engage in a fight. That's very telling to how hard they conditioned her to get into that complete mentality.
What the hell was
mindset.
wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
It looks like there was a lot you didn't know.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
They were probably ordered to keep her alive, but when you have a incredibly
This place
powerful
is supposed
biotic
to be
charging
empty.
at you, trying to
Who
kill
the fuck
you,
shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
I mean, how else are you going to react other than trying to kill that which is trying to kill you, you know? But then again, how many years ago did this take place, where Jack's memory on how some of this stuff actually went down is probably a little foggy. Blood pack.
Here we go. Night, night. One down. Nothing can stop me. I'll kill you all.
I love that.
Why'd they need a morgue?
She shockwaved
This is a small
him up into the air and
A lot of
then
children
shot him
died
in
here.
midair. That was
Even
awesome.
then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Yeah, but you were much conditioned to be much more tougher than they were. I imagine they were much more frail than you were, Jack. Yeah, you were a kid, but still. They were conditioning you to endure all that. Oops. There we go.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Okay. Yep, here they come.
I can take you all!
There we go. That shockwave is so good in a tight corridor like this when they're just charging at you.
They kept children here?
Yep. Notice how she said that, by the way. Miranda may have a bit of a cold calculus or a cold ruthlessness like the Elusive Man, but she also has a line. She also has some set of morals, and the idea of children being kept here in places like this and what they did to them, even to Miranda, that is appalling. Whether or not the Elusive Man knew about that or proved that, that's still debatable.
This...
Though
It's a
I'm inclined to
two-way
believe he
mirror?
wouldn't have done that unless
My
he
son was
saw
on
it
the
as
other
an
side.
asset or a reason.
I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Huh.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
You notice how what seemed to be a bit of innocence in how she said that? Almost like a child. This is a bad place. Yeah, probably some not so good memories and feelings coming from a room like this. Especially to generate that type of response.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
No, they were experimenting on them to see what worked and what didn't. They were basically using those children as lab rats so they could be able to test out faulty ones and get it better and perfect it to use it for Jack. That makes it so much better.
This whole
Doesn't
place was
it?
built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
If there are any answers here, they're further on.
I also hate how he said that. We're going through them fast. Man, that sounds
It's all
bad.
fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
A research terminal. I don't know if I'd actually want to get research from a terminal in a place like this. Oh, of course, you put it in between those. Really?
This is valuable.
There we go, more biotic damage. Hello, blood pack.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kurek. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
You're in my way.
Get them!
They've seen us.
Alright.
Concentrate fire. All squads, form up now. Push and overrun. Stay outnumbered.
I'll kill you all!
Useless, all of them. I'll kill them myself.
On it.
What was that you were saying?
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb.
Alright. Aresh, was it? Let's go see this Aresh.
Come out. We know you're here.
Come
Who are
on
you?
out,
My name
wherever
is
you
Aresh,
are.
and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
And
Why did you come
are
back?
Here?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
How did
This
you
place was like a
escape?
prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. and you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
Yeah, that sentence is just pretty much sums up everything you need to know about how he views all this and why he's wanting to start it up again. That idea that all that they endured had to have been for something. Must have been worth something, as he just said.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
You're here to erase
Do
your
it.
past. He's part of that.
Shit. Is this right? Will killing him fix my head?
You're a killer, Jack. That's what you do.
Yeah. That felt good.
Man, the way she
A
said
bullet in the
that.
head solves everything.
I know that now. This room was my whole childhood.
Huh.
Give me a minute to look around.
I pretty much just went the route of Palpatine here. Do it! That's probably how I should have said it just now, when I had that option. Kill him. Kill him now. Do it! It is only natural. I'm going full Palpatine here now. I'm grooming Jack as my new Anakin, my new Darth Vader. The way she was like, that felt good. I know your anger. I can feel it. It makes you strong. It gives you focus. Alright. You know
we
what?
have a
No
bomb
time,
to
let's
deploy
go.
and work to do.
Okay. Burning this place to the ground is the important part.
Fidgety with the detonator there, are you, Jack? Punch it! Facility on Praga confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. Surviving facility scientists already dead, either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission. Yeah, right. So, of course, before we do another, we'll go chat with Jack. And we don't get that little confrontation until we do Miranda's, which we'll do very soon. I don't know if it's going to be the very next one I do, but it is going to be very soon. Alright. No new messages. But now I can finally change Jack's outfit. I like this one, but I like this one because it not only covers her up, but you also can still see her face again. Her eyes, anyway. More biotic damage. More assault rifle damage. Gotta go back to both Omega and Citadel if I want to check about any other upgrades I could get. Pretty sure I already got Jack's Normandy upgrade, but of course, I'll double check. I'll double check with everybody once I do all their loyalty missions, see whether I got all the upgrades. I'm pretty sure I don't have all of them, because if I recall, Legion's upgrade isn't available yet. But that's only because I haven't done his loyalty mission yet. which I kind of want to do very soon as well. I want to do that one first, and then I want to do tallies with Legion, because I believe if you do Legion, if I recall correctly, if you do Legion's loyalty mission first before you do Tally's loyalty mission, that dialogue becomes relevant because you can actually let them know about the heretics amongst the Geth. You'll see what I mean when I show it to you. I'm telling you guys, I'm very much looking forward to showing you the Tally loyalty mission, which is one of my favorite missions in the entire game. But again, with Legion, it's just like,
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I mean, Shepard has quite a bit following him himself, especially depending on what background you gave him. You know, the ruthless reputation he has about what happened at Torfin. I mean, it's not as bad or as messed up as what she went through, but still, he does.
You're not the only one
relate.
with a past, Jack. Everyone has to deal.
Know what? I like that. I piss and moan, and you say, grow the fuck up. That victim garbage, it's half me. I think I get that.
There was only one other survivor from that place, and you killed him.
It's the same thing as blowing the place up. Now I'm the only one who remembers what happened there. I want it gone. I want it all gone. It's only in my head, and when I die, it dies.
I don't want this affecting our mission.
Can't kill all that bad shit so easy, I guess. Have to live with it. Fucked up or not, the rest of the galaxy can deal.
I don't care how you do it. This doesn't sidetrack us again. Understood?
Yes, sir. Commander, sir. Whatever. Seriously, though, you did something for me and... shit. I'm not used to saying thanks. Hey.
Tell me about you,
So
Jack.
that's not available
Shepard,
there.
we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I should go.
Whatever.
I love the response when he says, deal with it. She's like, yes, sir, Commander, sir. Okay. So let's see. I want to do Legion's one. I also want to do Miranda's one. I think we will... I think we'll do Legion's mission next, and then after that we'll head back to Ilium and do Miranda's mission. Stay tuned.